Welcome to the second video in the BreakFree relationship series. Today I'm going to be talking about who is your number 2 priority. You might be asking, well, what happened to number 1? That's you. Yeah, that's you. Yes, there's temporary priorities, your parents, your children, your spouse, your work, your community, your friends, but overall, in the grand scheme of things, the number 1 priority is you. Now, I didn't get this, and before mine kept shifting, and because of that I was stretched in all directions. I was being pulled everywhere. But I quickly came to realize that if I don't have my cup that's overflowing, how am I able to give to others? It's only then can I really create more impact in the world and fulfill my purpose. So after I came to the conclusion that I am my number 1 priority, I started asking myself, well, who's number 2? Because I certainly don't want to be pulled in all directions all the time. And after listening to one of my mentors, Warren Rustand I, came to the conclusion that my number 2 priority is my spouse. Now, I'm not suggesting that's what it should be for you, but be very clear what your number 2 priority is, or who your number 2 priority is. It could be a work, it could be a person, or something else. But I'll tell you the reason why I chose my spouse. If life takes its toll, my parents will pass before me, I'll pass before my children, and at some point the children, once they grow up, while I'm still alive, they may move to another country, they may move to another house, I don't know. And with my company, well, whether I'm employed or self-employed, that's not permanent. I may be retired. I may sell my company. What next? It's just going to be myself and my spouse. One caveat, I certainly don't plan on getting married twice, and my intention and my fulfillment towards my wife and my obligations as a husband are all there. I want us to be married till death do us part. So it's just going to be the 2 of us together. And I don't want to focus on our relationship when all other things are gone. I want to focus on it now. So every time I come to that junction where I have to decide, how is this going to impact the relationship with my spouse? I question it and I think about it very, very carefully. And yes, sometimes she may get upset because perhaps there's someone who's unwell and needs my attention, although she would certainly not get upset in that scenario. But even if other things come as temporary priorities, in the grand scheme of things, she will always be my number 2. Once that was concluded, life became a lot simpler, because I wasn't being pulled in all directions like I was before. So ask yourself and be crystal clear, who is your number 2 priority?